Christmas for folks joining. We are live streaming over at youtube.com/JamesWrath and twitch.tv/JamesWrath. So it's a dual stream. We'll be getting started here in just a moment. See, we got some folks joining us both over on Twitch and YouTube. Jordan, Wilmar, Poppy, hello. Welcome to those joining us. I'll be moving over to Facecam here in just a moment. Let's get everything ready to go. People know that they can come join and hang out. I don't know how often those YouTube notifications work. I've heard mixed things, but alrighty. Merry Christmas, Kayla. Screen. There we go. Hello. My video should be up now. Now, we got two chat feeds, and I am fairly new to this whole streaming thing, so bear with me. As of right now, there is a chat widget on my screen, but it's kind of for Twitch. So I'm trying to figure out how I can maybe get another one going with YouTube, because that'd be cool. I'd love to get both chats kind of like shared on the screen at once. But yeah, that's sort of, but I'm looking at both chats, so just keep that in mind. I'm not ignoring either chat at the moment. So, and I don't plan to ignore either chat. How's everyone's day going? Whether you're celebrating, whether you're not, how's your day? How are we doing? How are we feeling? I know it's a weird times that we live in, but hopefully we can have some fun, hang out. We can, I'm here to I get Q&A questions a lot, so I wanna try and answer some questions. 'Cause, yeah, that's a good time. Merry Christmas. And please do let me know if at any point gameplay audio is too much, or just the audio in general is too much. I mean, you can always adjust your volume, but if ever, there's an issue with audio and whatnot, let me know. So, okay, so it looks like YouTube's live chat is coming up. Interesting. So that might already be figured out. But now I want to make sure that Twitch people are also able to chat, and it will appear. Maybe it's like an all-inclusive chat module. Again, I'm new to this whole streaming thing. I just got Twitch affiliate though. It's up and running. It's live. So, just from doing Twitch, I can make some money from it. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. But I also like, my platform is YouTube. I love YouTube, and so I'm not gonna ignore it. Yeah, I think it's both. It's looking that way. Yeah. I think it's the chat is all inclusive, so that's really neat. Glad to know that. I was sitting here wondering, like, all right, how do I get both chats up? And because I thought it would only prioritize one or the other. So very good to know. What did I get for Christmas? Good question. I got a couple things. I got Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So I got that. I don't know if I want to open it though. It's one of those time releases where it's it's only going to be available until March. And it's the 35th anniversary Mario game. I'm like, do I just buy a digital copy as well and keep this physical copy just sealed away for, I don't know. I got a panini press, a George Foreman kind of panini press grill. Excited to use that. If you know me, I ain't the best in the kitchen. For sure. I'm not, kitchen fire every once in a while. I try to avoid cooking as much as I can. So, making it as accessible as possible. Panini press. I love paninis, so I'm down for that. I got... what else did we get? We got some stuff. We got... massage gun. A precision massage gun. So that's really cool. And I tried it. It, pretty incredible. So I love that. Trying to think what else did we get? We got sunglasses. I got a hat, champion lavender hat. So that's really cool. Right now I'm rocking the Santa hat because I kind of have to. It's Christmas. Why not? But I'll definitely be wearing that hat. So thank you, Poppy, for that. And I showed off the coolest gift that I got. It's on my Twitter fleet. If you don't know what that is, it's Twitter stories. It's also my Instagram stories. Probably cross-posted to Facebook as well, on Facebook pages. I barely ever check Facebook pages. I don't like Facebook's UI and layout. It's terrible for managing pages. So I don't really spend much time over there. But if you follow me on any of those, you can check out my favorite gift that I got. I'm wearing it right now, and just to spoil it, why not? It's my dog, so it's a picture of my dog, just printed all over these blue socks. So it's adorable. I love it. Merry Christmas to everyone just coming, joining. So like I said, this is gonna be kind of a AMA in a way, a live Q&A. I'm happy to answer questions. I get questions very often. And for those who don't already know, I've shared it on Twitter and I think Instagram as well, but I don't really look at DMs. I don't open my DMs, and that's really because I've gotten a lot of weird things in DMs. I'm sure like any person who puts themselves out there has gotten a weird experience from, you know, having their messages just be able to be a click away. So I don't open them. That's just, if you try to send me a DM, it's not gonna get to me. That's sort of a boundary I just sort of like set for myself. And again, it's not any like negative feeling towards anyone. If I don't answer your DM, it's just, I don't do that for anyone, really. So with that, where I was going with that, I get a lot of questions. A lot of people that, you know, come to me asking things I probably answered in some videos, maybe things I haven't answered. But now's the time. If you have questions, I'll try to get to them. If I feel comfortable answering them, of course, like there's some questions that I might just not have a good answer, or you know, I plead the fifth. You know, we'll see. But yeah, so we're doing a live Q&A. We're also just going to be playing some video games too. We're going to have a good time. We're playing some family-friendly games, just hanging out. We're just having a fun community stream, right? So with that, we're going to do some Fall Guys. And if you're not familiar with the 2020 sensation of Fall Guys, it's best way I can describe it. It's a battle royale game in a sense where it's the show Wipeout, right? Like the TV reality show Wipeout in a game, and you play as these little bean-like guys who have terrible physics. Like, it's kind of the point. Like gravity is their worst enemy. And you're with 60 people, and each round, there's 5 rounds, and people get knocked out every round, and you try to make it all the way to the final round, and you try to win. So that's Fall Guys. It's a lot of fun, and even like, I guess the best way to describe these, the guys that you play as, the character, they literally like toddlers, right? Like they have the mobility of a toddler. So you're having a hard time. You're tumbling, you're knocking other people over, you're, you know, falling. It's such a fun time. So we're going to play that. I can't help but laugh every time I play it, because whether it's me or someone else, someone's going flying across the map and like they got smacked by something. Again, it's like, put a bunch of toddlers into a don't do this though. That's, you know, not a good idea. Probably child labor laws will exist, but and endangerment and all that. But if you put 60 toddlers in a reality show like Wipeout, you know, with these obstacle courses, but no, don't do that. It's a bad idea. So in a game format, and of course they're not actually toddlers; they're just little characters that are, you know, a little thick. New app or game? Josh, welcome. Hello. Welcome. We're Merry Christmas. We're gonna answering some questions, we're chatting. We're gonna be playing some video games soon. But have I played any, or know any new app or games on mobile recently? Like, am I checking out anything in particular? Lately, not necessarily. I know Seeing AI, for instance, not really a game, but Seeing AI just had a major app update. I have not even played with it yet. I'm excited to, because I'm working on a video for the new year that's all about LiDAR. It's all about the iPhone 12 Pro Max and, well, like the Pro in general, LiDAR. iPad Pro also works with that. So yeah, I'll be exploring some LiDAR apps, some AR apps, and showcasing them in the very near future. I've been talking to some guys who work out of the MIT Media Lab. I'm very excited to do this kind of video, but we're making a video just kind of about how augmented reality and artificial intelligence is going to impact the future of the quality of life for blind people, and it'll be neat. Liam, how you doing? Welcome. We're just kind of getting acquainted. Hope everyone's having a very good Merry Christmas or day in general. You don't celebrate? Totally okay. Totally cool. I love Christmas. Celebrate Christmas. So, hence the Santa hat we got going. Also, I have terrible bedhead. So, I'll probably be keeping the hat on the entire time that I stream. I'm very excited though for like that video that's gonna come out in January. I got some really cool things planned for January. Going into this new year, it's gonna be a great time. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I think we got closed captions can be turned on, right, with YouTube Live. I want to say yes, but I don't know. I hope. That's the one hard thing is like I love closed captioning things, right? I like all my videos are closed captioned. Anything that I've released in the last like 5 or so years. But lives are something that, a little hard to close caption independently. Oh, okay. So you celebrate on the 24th? Interesting. I know quite a few cultures and countries actually do more celebrations on the 24th. My family, like growing up, we had the one side of the family and the other side of the family from mom and dad. So like on the 24th, we'd go to my grandparents, grandfolks, on my dad's side, and spend time with that family. And then on Christmas morning, after we do the immediate family thing, we go to the cousins or the grandparents on my mom's side. Always a good time. Any cool family like holiday traditions, whether in the realm of Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, whatever it may be. Anything that you just kind of do, even Thanksgiving maybe. Do you have like any family traditions that are like kind of unique? For me, we called it White Elephant. I'm sure a lot of families do this or some variation of it, but you would find something, whether it's a hand-me-down, like something that you already had in the home, you re-gift something, or you found something at a store that isn't like inherently terribly expensive, right? And you would package it up and do like sort of take a number out of a hat, and whatever number you got, you pick a gift from the pile, and then whoever comes after you can either pick from the pile or take your gift, and you get whichever one they initially picked from the pile. So, yeah, that was a good time. There's, it's usually a lot of crap, to be honest, like a lot of re-gifted things, but at the same time, we've had things like a surfboard, we've had a popcorn machine, like we've had some pretty cool gifts in those white elephants over the years, like some gems that are definitely worth noting. So you use Samsung Live Captioner. Oh, good to know. I'm gonna take a note of that. Is that sort of more of on a user end thing, or is that like something that a streamer would enable? A streamer would enable, yeah. I said that right. Words, Samsung Live Captioner. Cool. But yeah, any family traditions that you guys, you folks, you people have I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear about that. So honestly, my favorite gift for those who are joining a little late and haven't checked out like my Instagram story or my Twitter fleet, I don't know if that will ever catch on, that name. My Twitter story. My girlfriend gifted me socks with my dog's face on them. So you can check them out if you go on my Instagram and look at the story or Twitter on the app. But it's really cool. It was adorable. Any gifts that you folks gave? What was I'm curious, like what was your favorite gift that you gave this year? Or it could be last year, you know. For me, I got my brother and my girlfriend both AirPods Pros. My brother ended up losing his, and so I'm hoping he doesn't lose this new pair that I got him. And then girlfriend, she works, needs some quiet, and those noise canceling on the AirPods Pro, they're quite good. So hoping that just helps with productivity. What's the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten? Ooh, I'm trying to think. Cause like it's tough. Like, cause as an adult, it's like I just want more practical things. But like as a kid, man, I could tell you like that Nintendo 64 or the Game Boy Color I got with the Pokemon Yellow version. Probably my favorite. Like, just weirdly enough, like I have a better memory. So I'm gonna actually. Adult gifts are great because like typically I just ask for practical things, like things are adult things, right? Sorry, I hit the mic. My apologies there. But as a kid, a few things that stood out to me. When I was about 2, I got my Game Boy Color, it's the yellow one, and Pokemon Yellow. Now prior, my brother would share his purple Game Boy with me. To that Christmas, I was playing on his, and I had a copy of blue while he had red. But you know, I'd have to like, I never actually got to beat it because it was his Game Boy and he was older and whatever. But finally, I got to play my own copy and have my own Game Boy. So I got like Pokemon Yellow with that. I already had blue, and then I had the Rugrats game that existed on the Game Boy. There may have been a couple, but had a Rugrats game essentially. I think it may have been like Rugrats in Paris, maybe? I can't remember. Really weird license, cartoon game. Probably from THQ, most likely. And then, so that was very notable because Pokemon is in gaming is something I still love today. And with that Game Boy, we also got like the big magnified, because the Game Boy screen is like nearly impossible to see, even for someone with good vision. So with that, we got those things that hook onto the screen of the Game Boy, and it magnifies it and like blows up the screen like 2-3 times zooms, and gives it a backlight, not backlight, but more of a light that flashes down onto it. So that's definitely one of my favorite, most memorable, like early memory gifts. I was either 2 or 3. I gotta be completely honest. I may have been 3 when that happened because Pokemon Yellow came out like the year following. So I think for like the first year I was like taking my brother's Game Boy when he wasn't looking, and playing my blue. So I think I was 3 when that had to be 98, maybe, if that sounds right. Maybe 99. I might need to look that one up actually. I just know it was the year Pokemon Yellow was out. Pokemon Yellow US release. Let's see. 98. It was 98. Okay. Cool. So 98 was when I got my own Game Boy. And then in terms of like other things, my parents got me a TV when I was like 5 or 6. Like, why I got a TV, I don't know. I had a VCR though, built in. It was really cool. I think that I have that to thank for my insomnia though. My dad would come into my room like on school nights and notice that like I'm watching TV. Boom, like, it was like Adult Swim. I didn't even know what I was watching. Or I'd put a VHS on of like my favorite shows at like 3 a.m. and I'm like 6 or 7 years old. So that's where like I probably developed insomnia from. Yeah, so those are pretty memorable. I think a camera though was definitely, I got 2 cameras for Christmas kind of growing up. one was like my very first like my own camera after my parents realized like, oh, he likes to make movies, so he's been playing with our family camera. So they eventually just invested in getting me a camera. It still had the mini VHSs back then, so that was kind of cool. One thing that kind of sucked, I left it out in the rain one day. We just got done filming something with like some of the neighborhood kids, and I left it out in the rain a good year, 2 years later, and I felt so ashamed. I didn't tell my parents about it for months. And because of that, I was literally making movies like on a webcam during that time, like a really cheap webcam, because I didn't have a camera. Because I broke it. It was my fault. So, yeah. But those are the memorable gifts I can remember from my youth. I got my sister was that Giant hoodie this year, or a GANT hoodie. Clothing is also a great gift, because clothing, I personally don't clothes shop very often, and most of the clothes I have are just from like events or gifts. And it's like once a year I'll finally like, you know what, I need more shorts, or I need more shirts, and I'll go do it for myself. But yeah, clothing, great gift. One tradition we have in my family is that my grandfather, my dad, my uncles, and myself go out for dinner every year around Christmas time. Yeah, this year, it's a tough one too. For people who also go to the movies on Christmas, I know that's an American thing. Like, people will go out to the cinema, to the film, see a movie. Because we actually have movies that release on Christmas Day. I think that happens like internationally too. But yeah, it's a weird year. A lot of traditions I think look different, or altered. So, hey, I mean, I'm not really spending this holiday with family because we're in a pandemic. So I wanted to spend this, one way I know how, which is virtually. And so, I did the FaceTime calls, did the opening gifts and everything with folks, and here we are. We're hanging out. We're gonna play some games here. We're going to be moving over to my PlayStation 5, where I've got Fall Guys. Let me boot it up real quick. And I'll still be answering questions while we're, playing. That'll be fun. I'm not the greatest at this game, but that's part of the fun of it. Very American, going to the cinema. Yeah. Sounds right. Alright. So something I need to do. Get these headphones untangled from objects so things don't go flying. Because that's important. How do you, just out of curiosity, like, because I don't stream often on YouTube. It's just not a frequent thing, right? Like, YouTube feels different for live streaming unless you are a primarily like gaming channel. I don't know. I just don't know if streaming is doing it so often. I don't know. I don't know how it impacts your channel or how people feel about it. They subscribe for videos, but then suddenly they're getting bombarded by lives. So again, I don't do this too often on YouTube, but over on Twitch, for those who may not know, I've been live streaming. I've been playing the waters of like, how do I get live streaming with gameplay working on a Mac? It's been a very fun adventure this past year, but we got it. We got it working. So that's good. And I am going to just move that to the BRB screen. Mainly is just so I can plug in my headphones without giving you a very unflattering angle. Alrighty. And we're back to the live. There's Fall Guys. But let's do, sorry for the 10 different transitions there. That's my fault. Oh, the chat disappeared. I guess it refreshes when I reboot the scene. That sucks. That's a shame. But feel free to fill in that chat. One thing I haven't done is let Instagram know that we're live. So I'm going to do that real quick. I feel like I should. Hello, for those joining, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate. If not, hope you're having an awesome day. So, all right, letting the great folks over at my Instagram know that we're live. And the people above my apartment are also live, making noise. I wish I could get a PS5. Yeah, I know. They have been very, very hard to find. It's kind of wild. And I think part of it is like pandemic is probably making it harder for those to manufacture. But yeah, it's been a very, I know many people who've been working really hard to try to find a PS5. Merry Christmas. Hello, welcome. We're hanging out, we're just chilling. I'm doing some live Q&A, so if you have questions and I feel like an answer, I will answer. The best streamer you've ever seen? Well, I don't know if you've seen enough then. Because I'm so new to this. This is all very... it's a learning experience for me personally. Alright, so I'm going to let's do... Hey, I'm doing a Christmas live stream over on YouTube and Twitch. Period. Swipe up to watch, chat, and play some Fall Guys with us! Exclamation mark. Alright, hopefully that is all good. I'm going to have my phone read that back to me, just to make sure.
Hey, I'm doing a Christmas live stream over on YouTube and Twitch. Stream. Swipe up to watch, chat, and play some Fall Guys with us.
Yeah, I think that's good. Alrighty. So let me just find a swipe up. Thing. Alrighty, cool. Do you have hairy arms? Something like that. Yeah, probably. It's that German blonde gene. My mom said she would get me one for my birthday in May. Yeah, I'm really hoping these consoles go like better in stock, because sorry for people's vehicles that don't need to be that loud, but here we are. Any games you overlooked at first but then ended up liking? It's a good question. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make it more of a priority to try more games, like new games. I'm trying to find ways to make games accessible for me. Of course, like, it's also dependent on the developer to, make sure that their games are accessible. But I would probably say I was a little nervous about Spider-Man, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm playing the remastered version of it and not the original PS4 version, because the remastered one has all these contrasts and vision settings for blind and low vision gamers. So that's been a really cool experience, and I'm glad that I've been so hesitant to try Spider-Man because it didn't look that accessible to some extent for me, at least initially. I think there were some accessibility settings, but again, nothing that I feel like could have made the game too engaging for me. So with the remastered version, they've pretty much answered with all these great, and I showed it off on a Twitch stream. We played for like 3 hours, and honestly, I'll probably do more if people want to see more Spider-Man on live stream. But it's really cool, and you can like take away the textures of all the buildings and the world around you, and then just make the characters that you need to interact with specific colors. Like enemies are one color, you can change like bosses to another color, your allies to another color. So it's really, really cool, and it makes the game just so much easier on my eyes. So, all right, I am going to post this now to Instagram. My ADHD is also like bad. it's I'm sure you can tell that I have ADHD. I don't think I can hide it. All right. How's everyone's day? My day's going pretty good. I can't complain. I also made the terrible decision to sleep at 7 a.m. I actually went to bed at 7 a.m. last night. Why? I don't know. I don't know. But I recommend not. I don't think Santa showed up because of that. So. Is my username the same? Yes, it should be just James Rath, twitch.tv/James Rath. It's nice when you can keep it consistent, right? I didn't always have James Rath on Instagram, believe it or not. Some other James Rath had it for a while. And then they changed their name briefly, and it was available, and I snagged it. And then I got my account verified, so I don't think that will ever change. And I don't think that other James is ever getting James again. So I'm quite happy that I checked to see if it was available at one point. I think it was meant to be. Do I play Roblox? No, I do not. I have a friend, though, who plays, a buddy of mine that I know from, like, old, like, back in the early YouTube days. Anthony Russo. Russo plays, might be, I think, what he goes by. But he plays Roblox. He plays a lot of Roblox. And he's quite good at it. He built a whole channel around it. Okay. Just going to move the camera slightly, just to keep a more consistent angle. And yeah, Russo's cool. He's good people. I think he's just got a house too. Just got a nice, beautiful house. Alrighty. Just checking on the Twitch stream as well. See, this is the thing with like balancing two streams at once, but it's a good time. You know, I don't want to. Like, when that's the one thing with doing this is we have the YouTube folks, right? The people that watch my videos. And I want you to know that I'm doing video related content that isn't just like video, you know, like uploading an edited video. Getting more to that very, very soon. It's just I've been wanting to do more live streams because I also want to do this for like podcasting, like where we just do like a live stream and we talk about a topic and record it, and then it's available to listen to later if you didn't get to hear my thoughts on something. So I've been working really hard to get this whole live stream thing figured out and worked out. I've been through so many different apps and software and hardware, and even at one point installed Windows on my Mac. And that was a train wreck. I had to install it twice, And then, it's just, I don't even want to get into that. I had a little Twitter thread just live tweeting my frustration with trying to make Windows accessible for my eyes. And long story short, it didn't work. Anyway, you guys want to play some Fall Guys? Let's just fall right into that. People are still talking. There we go. Add source. And where should we add that? We'll move it, I guess, on this side. Why not? Maybe it can be above. That's fine. Alrighty. And trying to think, anything else? I'm Twitch affiliate now, so for people on Twitch that like want to donate, don't have to, or be sub or whatever. Let's add a little tip jar. Why not? This is like a new theme. It's technically like a New Year's theme, but like I liked it so much that I'm like, I'm gonna use it for for Christmas. I'll probably use it again if I live stream on. I think I am planning to live stream on New Year's Eve. And they have kids upstairs, by the way. So if you do hear any like rattling, any noises, that is why. There's children. And I don't think the children live there. They just come and visit. I think it's the grandparents or something that live above me. So that's fun. I love hearing other people's children through my apartment. And these are pretty thick walls, by the way. Like, I don't hear either of my neighbors ever. Yeah, I don't think they hear me either. But the people above, they like to throw balls around in their apartment. I've heard all kinds of things. Maybe they have a dog. But I don't hear a dog running. I just hear children running. So, it's fun. All right, cool. Anyway, let's pop into here. Let's. Sorry, I'm like editing while we're jumping into this. Let's see what's in the shop real quick, right? So again, for those who are kind of new, maybe you've never seen Fall Guys or played Fall Guys before, but Fall Guys is a game where, imagine if you were playing as a toddler with 59 other toddlers and you were putting them through the reality TV show of Wipeout in these obstacle courses. They don't have the best mobility, and the physics are very fun in this game, but regardless, there's like a Santa elf. Interesting. What is that? My friend. Oh, okay. Rainbow. Right, nothing I'm really care about. But let's do a Christmas. It's Christmas. Let's do a winter theme skin. Now this game doesn't necessarily have like accessibility settings, to be completely honest with you. Oh, apparently I apparently have a Santa outfit. I didn't even know I had this. Maybe I unlocked it at some point recently. So we'll do that. We'll work with that. Do I talk to Russo? I haven't really talked to Russo lately. Mainly on Twitter, just kind of sending good vibes his way, and I think vice versa. Like, we just kind of will engage with each other's tweets every once in a while. Installed Windows on my Mac and uninstalled it weeks later. It was overheating. Ooh. I know some people who literally stream on a Mac using Windows. Like they know how to, they do it. They're totally content with it. I wasn't. Not for me. Merry Christmas, Kat. Kat, by the way, is awesome. She's a filmmaker and she is legally blind, but I featured Kat in my Thanksgiving related video where I talk about blind people who like motivated me and made a very inspiring work this year, or in the past, like people whose like content I discovered this year and like really it really hit me, in a good way. So check out Kat, by the way, at some point, and or check out that video and check out my words and what I had to share about Kat and her story, and it's called Blind People That I'm Thankful For. And it was a recent video last month. Just saw the story. Q&A is just kind of happening. I spent the first, I'm gonna say, was it like half hour of this? Maybe it was like 45 minutes or so, just kind of chatting and taking questions, just getting acquainted with everyone. And I was just answering questions that, were coming in through. And I'm continuously doing that, but now we're getting some gameplay up. We're going to play some Fall Guys for the PlayStation. It's a fun time. It's just a fun, like, online multiplayer game, going through obstacle courses, and it's kind of ridiculous, to be completely honest. I'm also feeling like putting the chat on this side. I'm very indecisive about, like, my layout for this. That works. Yeah. Let's do that. Cool. So if you're like watching me edit live my layout for this, it's just. So the first one's DoorDash. This is the first obstacle. It gets kind of randomly selected between like a bunch, but the idea here is it's a race to the finish, and if you don't make it within the first like 40 people or so, you're kicked. You didn't make it, and you gotta go join a new game. But most of these doors are not real. Only a couple of the doors actually go through. So you either be risky and you try to make it through, or you don't. So let's see how we do. There's other Santas in here, of course. Oh, okay, I'm going in the right direction, but I just fell over. Like I said, like, these characters have the mobility of a toddler, of a child. Very young child. Oh my goodness. So you just get knocked around. That's why it's called Fall Guys. Righty. Got it. So far, so good. We're sort of towards the front, but we're also not the ones risking it. So I have other people kind of like. There we go. We made it. That was a pretty easy. It's fun to watch though. Everyone like falling. And you can see like in the upper right hand corner, it fills up very quickly, right? So it's only going to accept the first 41, and then these folks here were just unfortunately too far in the back and got booted. So we made it to round 2. How do you stream on Twitch? I was thinking about doing it, but I only have an iPhone and a computer. Is there any kind of accessible software I can get to my audio? So there's a few ways. I'm gonna make a video because I've already been asked, but like I also went through so much trial and error to get this to work that I want to show how I do it. You know, like macOS again being my preferred operating system, there aren't a whole lot of resources and even supported software and hardware out there to like do this where you have your gameplay. Like it's very, yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, but I figured it out, and I definitely want to make a video where I also show how, you know, how to do it, how it works. So yeah, I'll go over that. It's definitely a learning curve, right? Like I'm using a software called Streamlabs OBS. And currently in this is where you're trying to hop through the hoops. You respawn, but you gotta hit 15 points. And some hoops are worth more than others. The gold ones I think are worth the most, but the bronze are worth like the least. I can keep. I missed it. But yeah, so Streamlabs is on Mac and PC, and it lets you like, again, it's sort of a bit of a learning curve, but if you can figure it out, oh, I got the gold one, yes, and that didn't work out, but all right, we got the gold, so we're doing okay. Only one person's qualified so far. No, I was trying to go for that gold again. All right, it's fine, it's fine. Streamlabs though lets you have all these widgets. You need to, you can have different sources, so you can have multiple video feeds. Obviously, if you want to capture your gameplay from like a game console or something, that requires. Oh no! Oh man, there's only 5 spots left. I need to get into this one. There we go. Qualified. We're in. Just kind of in the nick of time. Do you prefer Mario Kart or Fall Guys? I've been having a lot of fun with Fall Guys lately. I think because I played so much Mario Kart 8, and they haven't released any new DLC for it. I don't think they're going to. It's probably just whenever Mario Kart 9 comes out, that's like the new one. But we can definitely switch over to Mario Kart. We're starting with Fall Guys first, and then I was planning to play some Mario Kart today as well. And anyone watching, if you want to join, especially in Mario Kart, where I know I can like have more people join, we can orchestrate that, and yeah, we can play Mario Kart together. We can have like a thing going. I want to get into stream myself. The setup is definitely daunting on me. Yeah, it's. You know what? I went through a lot of pain figuring out the whole streaming thing, so you don't have to. We'll definitely have a video about like how to make it work. It's definitely like, and I know some folks like Ross Minor, he live streams and he's totally blind. So there's software out there to like help with like reading the chat for you. For myself right now with Mac, I'm still learning like what other things could help. Now with this one, we're in a team, so people got broken up into 3 teams, and what we're trying to do is 2 teams will qualify. You need to like pop these snow platforms with your ball, and you want to try to get to 100 before them. You can also go and sabotage other teams, which is pretty fun. So like I can hold on to these people. I'm gonna try and like prevent them from getting too many. It looks like red though is really struggling. I might really go sabotage red just so they can't do anything. There we go. Yeah, so streaming though, it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it over on Twitch, and I'd love to do more of it on YouTube. In a thing that works. This isn't necessarily a gaming channel. I do a lot of tech stuff, but if people want to see gameplay on this channel, I'll consider doing like sort of maybe monthly live streams where we do things like this. But I think for the most part, I'll be saving that for Twitch. But I want to also let people know here that like, hey, I do live stream on Twitch, so let's. Oh my gosh, we are destroying right now. We're at like 95%. Yeah. That was quite easy. It's mean, but like you have to sabotage the other team so that they can't beat you. And now what's gonna happen though in the next round? It's not gonna be team based. So everyone who was on my yellow team, we're all gonna be pitted against each other again. So it's a good time though. So now we made it onto round 4. But yeah, streaming. It's a lot to figure out. It's a learning curve, but and maybe I think what I might try to do is bring Ross Minor into that video if he's down, or at least another blind, like totally blind streamer to talk about what that process looks like. Because I can speak for like, I need things blown up, I need zoom, I need things like techniques and best practices to keep my eyes from not straining for so long, because looking at a screen like this and focusing, it hurts my eyes. It does, especially when I have a light to like, for the sake of having decent quality looking video, you've got to have a light. It's worth it for me, but there's definitely things to consider and best practices you can do to make it as easy for yourself as possible, right? I would never try to overstrain my eyes or really cause fatigue. I'll end a stream early if I need to, or just kind of move on to like a chatting, or even just be like, hey guys, we're gonna move to like a intermission, because just gonna rest my eyes. We'll talk, maybe take some questions, but yeah, things like that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope yours is going wonderful. We're hanging out. We're doing a chat, you know. I can't be with my family this year. Spent some FaceTime time with them. And yeah, I want to spend Christmas with folks on YouTube and Twitch. So we are dual live streaming this to both those platforms. And we're playing Fall Guys. I've been also answering questions. That was very inconvenient. I just fell onto a... Oh, no. I just got thrown all the way back. This... Oh, gosh. This is bad. Oh. This is bad. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, man. Oh my, I don't think we're winning this one. There's these platforms that shoot you in the opposite direction that you want to go in. And I got royally destroyed. There's already 4 people that have finished this obstacle course. And I'm still in the first section. I haven't even hit the checkpoint yet. I typically don't have an issue with this one, but the problem is if you mess up at the beginning, it only gets worse for you. It's hard to recover from this one, especially with only 9 people in this round. Well, there's a guy behind me too, man. He didn't have it good either. At least him and I suffered together. That's what matters, right? Yeah, eye strain is a big thing while gaming. Yeah, totally feel that. Luckily, there are games out there that are doing better at alleviating, but again, having like a light and stuff on you and the brightness from the monitor. Like for me, I do have a nice mode where I can dim the monitor and I can make it kind of a night shift mode where it's like it kind of kills off the blue light, so that helps. I also have where are they? This is where like Blind James is. They're actually here at the moment. Oh no, they're right here. I found them. I just had a feel for them. These aren't the most fashionable, by the way. For those who can see, I get it. But I have sunglasses that specifically help with the albinism. I will mainly wear these while like skiing or out in the snow. They work for gaming, but typically just regular sunglasses that are tinted can do the trick for me. Those are helpful, but for a blind guy, I will be honest, they make me a little self-conscious. I look like I'm ready to go ride a motorcycle. And that's definitely not me at all. Alright, let's jump into another game. We made it to the 4th round. That's not terrible for a start. But I really did get pretty messed up there. That wasn't a good time. And again, if you have questions, like now, feel free to send them my way. If you want to join us in some Fall Guys too, like we might be able to make that happen. But yeah. How many people have played this game before? Curious. It's available on Steam, so like PC, and PlayStation 4 and 5, of course. I do wish it would come to like the Switch and the Xbox. I feel like it's not too late, but it's definitely like this game had its real... It really went viral back in the summer. So though it's still very popular, and there's a big community for it, it has lost a lot of momentum. I mean, I never have an issue getting into a game. It also doesn't have crossplay, which is unfortunate. So I have friends who have PCs and like can get it for PC and they want to play with me. but they can't because I don't play on PC and they don't have PlayStation. So that's also kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna pinch to zoom out a little bit. There we go. For those who can't see it, pretty much my webcam that I'm actually using is my iPhone 12. Believe it or not, it's my iPhone 12 is plugged into my MacBook Pro as a webcam source. It's really cool that you can do that because let's be honest, most webcams, like here's this HD Logitech one, they suck. To put it very frankly, they are not very good. They look terrible. They look very outdated, very like awful with light exposure, you know, all that. Like that thing overexposes me. I look so pale, and yes, I'm albino. I am already fairly pale. I have a lack of melanin, but that thing makes me look like I'm straight up walking out of my coffin. So I don't like using that personally, but this iPhone, it's a really good webcam. I honestly wish they would just put smartphone cameras in webcams. Smartphone cameras, like decent ones, are not expensive to manufacture. I don't know why that's not happening more, if at all, but it certainly should happen. We just took our first fall this round. All right, I'm pretty good at this one. Just gotta pay attention for a moment. It's really just sort of like navigating and moving into sort of a directional. Alright. Boom. I didn't die there. Nice. Okay. This guy. I was trying to push him, move him out of my way. And now I'm stuck fighting this guy. Oh gosh, he's following me. He's chasing me. Shoot. Need it. Disqualifier already. Alright. Yeah, webcams are bad. So I'm using an iPhone. I'm using an app called Epic. It's like EPOC Cam. It's from Elgato. You just essentially there's a light version, there's a paid version. I paid for it to kind of get the features. You can just pinch to zoom. It's like controlling your normal iPhone, right? And then you just plug it in via USB. There is a Wi-Fi mode. I don't necessarily trust that though, to be like relaying over my Wi-Fi, especially if you're video chatting or streaming. That's got to be so laggy. I haven't really tested it, so it could work better than I think. But yeah, USB. Plug Lightning to USB into your computer, and it works fantastically. Yep. Yeah. So that's the plan, to do a video about how I stream, how I sort of figure this out. It's another way to kind of bring awareness, like, hey guys, I'm streaming on Twitch, because not many people know that I have started doing that. I don't have a schedule yet, so that's why I'm not really advertising it as much, because we've been kind of figuring it out, and I just got Twitch affiliate, so now I can actually like make some money from it. So if you like see an ad before you join the Twitch stream, which Twitch shows you ads either way, now Twitch is like, hey James, you can have a cut of this because, you know, people like what you're doing. Also, this has got to be my least. I really do like this map in general. Like, I like the concept of it, but it's my least favorite because I've never won this one before, and it's mainly these blocks. I think it's just the timing, and when I do like try my best to time it right, people mess me up because you just get knocked over. Oh man. And so like if you fall, the problem is there's slime like that. Oh gosh. See, the slime is rising, and I'm definitely not. Oh gosh. Yikes. I don't think this is gonna be my first time winning this one. I'm just not good at this map. Oh my gosh. How? Oh, that was so close. Oh, that guy's, oh, he's gone. He's a goner. go this way. Here. If we can have a smooth transition. Okay, okay. Now we're on another block, so real great. Oh. No, 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 no! Oh gosh, we're so close. So close. We might still be able to recover. Maybe. The slime hasn't hit us yet. Oh, that guy just got eaten by the slime. Okay, okay. Alright. Oh, I got past it. Okay. Wait. Is this my first time finishing this one? Is it? Is it? Is it? No, no, get off me. Get off me. Get off. This kid is fighting me. Get off of me. We got it. We beat it. Oh my gosh, that's my first time I've ever beat. I forget what this one's called. Slime Rush or something. I don't know. But that, I've never been able to beat that one. And I've been playing this game for like a couple months now. Oh my gosh. And at the, I fell twice. I was able to recover before the slime came up. But then that one kid at the end, he was at the finish line just waiting. And he was trying to sabotage me and push me off. And I'm like sitting there fighting. I'm like, because there's a timer. There's like an invisible timer that is ticking. And if it goes like, if you didn't go past the finish line because someone's pushing you, oh my goodness. Alright, so now we're playing like a game of big soccer. Oh man. I also am not the best. I've scored a couple times in this, but this is not a good start. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna try and help this one over here. Oh, can we get it in? Oh, no. Yes! Yes! Alright, that's 1 point for us. I'm gonna... We have a lack of players over here, though, helping with this one. There's only like 3 of us. Alright. No, oh gosh, guys, don't let that go through. Don't let that in. No, 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 no! Ah, it's tied now. Okay. Get that out of our zone. What's easy, though, about this is, like, normally sports games, right? I'm not good at. And we just scored again. That's good. We still have about a little under a minute. 45 seconds coming up. Oh, we got a 3rd point. Oh my gosh. They are not good on defense, which is, it's okay with me. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, so they just score, but we're still up by 2. There's only 10 seconds left. We got this. There's no way that's going into overtime. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm still just glad that I finally beat that one obstacle course. It's just I would have been so mad, but also expected it. If like, okay, I finally actually beat the obstacle course, but that one troll at the end was trying to just knock me off, just push me off. I wouldn't have been surprised if that's how it ended, because just knowing my luck with this game. But we made it to the final show. We're in the final round right now. So we got further than, and now this one I don't tend to do very well. But we'll try. We'll try. Alrighty. So thin ice is essentially like these blocks are ice and they're gonna be breaking from your character standing on them. And you want to, it's a little bit of luck, a little like kind of course, like they're gonna break all the way through, and if you fall through, that's pretty much it for you. You can stand on these for a bit, but they're gonna eventually like break all the way through. There's already been one elimination. Okay. Stakes are high right now. I'm very close towards many broken ice pillars, so I need to find some good ground. There's plenty over here. Okay, so here's the other thing. I have never beaten a show in this game. I've never actually, like, won a game. I've kind of come a little close, kind of. I think I was in, like, top 3, but your boy did not win. There's been 5 eliminations. I'm in the top 3 again. Alrighty. Alright. My heart's racing right now. Like, I tend to get quiet when I'm very focused. But just know my heart is like racing. That was close. Oh my gosh, it's just me and this other guy now. Oh! Wait, we fell at the same time and I just happened to fall first. I slipped. Oh man, that would have been amazing had I got my first Fall Guys win. Then and now. But hey, I got a lot of points for that survival rate. 335 tokens. That's cool. Oh man. That was close. Oh man. So close. I'm like, alright, let's do another. Oof. I wish that was a win. It happens. It happens to me all the time. Because it hasn't happened any other way, to be completely honest. Anyone got New Year's plans? What are you looking forward to do? Honestly, this year, I wanted to go to New York to do that, like, be around the ball drop, not actually, like, be in Times Square. That just sounds chaotic. And but I wanted to be in New York for just to be around that atmosphere of New Year's. That's obviously not going to happen this year. This was like a thought I had back earlier last year, but earlier this year, I guess, before pandemic kind of unfolded. But I think I'm just going to live stream. I think we'll do like a live stream on Twitch, maybe on YouTube as well. I think for special occasions, I'll mirror it to YouTube as well, and like we'll interact with both. But yeah, we'll definitely do like this for New Year's Eve today. So that's my plan. You guys got any like New Year's traditions? We used to go to family friend's house every year. They had like a pool and everything. They had like a really cool basement. It was a good time. You know, it's really unfortunate that I'm typically staying up pretty late, but admittedly, there's been a few times where I've fallen asleep before midnight on New Year's, and yeah, it's always embarrassing being that person. Because it even happened. It happened in my adult life too, not just when I was younger. All right, so this one is just kind of a race to the finish. You get pushed. It's a very narrow entryway in this first section, so like it just looks like a stampede. And there's a few routes you can take here. I just prefer doing this like one where you kind of take your time. It's typically faster anyway, as long as you're timing. Yeah, see, I didn't get punched. I fell over, but I didn't get knocked out by the... I did get knocked out there from the airmen. Didn't take me where I needed to go. Again, I love watching people just wipe out in this game. It's so funny, because some people will just go flying. Like, if you just kind of listen or watch, like, especially at this section here, people are just hitting the platform. My poor guy. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I gotta pay attention. Dude just went flying off the map in front of me. I had to go all the way back to the checkpoint. It's so unfortunate. I was gonna go to London to see friends, but now we're gonna just Zoom call. Sounds like a good plan, though. Play drinking games. Yeah. It's always good to drink when you don't have to drive. Or go out. But I know some folks play, what is it called? Jackbox games. I've done it once. It's a fun time. It's a good time. Definitely something you can do with friends. There's other things too, of course, like I assume you play poker based on your name. Poker player James. Something I've been doing is like tabletop games on the Switch. Nintendo like released like a collection of 51 tabletop games like Yahtzee and or Yacht Dice, I guess you should call it. Ludo, which is atrocious, but we play it. It's pretty much sorry in its originated form. It's got chess and stuff like that, and Texas Hold'em, but yeah, I played that with some friends. It's a really good time. So I enjoy playing some of these multiplayer, just like chill. It's like those house games, right? Uno is also another fun one to play. Alright, so we're doing the hoops with the points again. I had a pretty decent run last time. Let's see if I can mimic that as I fall my... Alright, we get that one though. Yeah. Oh, can I get this gold? No, it's too far now. We did somehow... Oh, I got that gold though. That worked out. Oof. That dude messed me up. I also kind of messed him up too. He may have made it, but he was definitely there first. Alright. I just need... How many points? 6? 6 more points. There's still spots open. Come on, dude! Ah, I was trying to time for the white one. For the white hoop. That didn't work out. Oh my gosh. I need 5 more points. Time's ticking. Okay. That's not happening. Alright. 3 more points. 3 more points. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I didn't make it. 3 people just got like enough points instantly as soon as I said that. One thing I am excited to do next year, though, is I'm gonna be starting like sort of a more tech-based podcast, and kind of talking accessibility, going a little bit more like in depth with some of my thoughts and things like that. So kind of stay tuned for that. Of course, we're also going to be doing like, because I released the first like documentary of Blind Abroad, which is a continuous project I want to do. It's a little hard right now with travel, to be completely transparent, with like the topic of travel and all of that. So Blind Abroad is currently kind of like, the film's up there, it's live, and I want to do more and figure out ways on how like we can do it in a way where it's like not all about travel, right? But about stories happening around the world. I'm looking at a few different opportunities to do that. Filming's also just hard right now. So I'm looking at ways to sort of continue that in different ways at the same time. And then, of course, yeah, I wanna talk to more tech accessibility. I wanna go a little bit more in depth with my thoughts and talk about kind of more obscure stories that like make it into the news, or that maybe go under the radar too. Maybe have thoughts about that. I have more thoughts than a tweet could offer. But also, it's maybe not like a full-on video either. Okay. So now we're doing these, like, you're on these platforms that spin, and you gotta try getting to the entryways. But of course, with everyone bouncing around, it can be a little chaotic if you get stuck in the mob. Not trying to get run over by a giant ball. There we go. Slick. We made it through. Oh. This is... okay. I have not had the trampoline. Sometimes the individual obstacles of these, like, rotating levels will actually change. Like, they'll... yeah. Sometimes it's more spinning platforms here. Other times it's like... sometimes there's a hammer, what they call a yeetus. And yeah, you risk the yeetus. You like, the hammer will either send you flying off the map, or it could send you straight to the goal. And if you get to the goal, hey, power to you. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, everyone's kind of had to put projects on the back burner this year. Unfortunately, plans change for everyone. I had some other really cool projects that I was a part of that are currently on the shelf. Not that I was like, they weren't my projects per se, but yeah, things I was really excited for this year and like were amazing career opportunities, but it's, and I hope it continues, and I hope I can still be part of that once things are like sort of back up. But plans change, budgets change, time frames, and capacity of people involved with projects, of course. When we're talking about the health and safety on like movie sets, right, and stuff like that. So it is unfortunately the reality. This year has definitely, yeah, but what we can do is we can control what's kind of in front of us right now, and I'm trying to do my best to produce content independently. That's the other thing. I typically get some help when I'm making videos, like whether it was my roommate or if it was my girlfriend or my other roommate who is a full-on YouTuber with like my last roommate. I moved this year, so I don't have roommates right now. It's kind of nice. It's nice to have my own space, but I lived with, we chat quite a bit on Twitter, so he comments and stuff, and I check out his videos as well. But CZ World, he does horror movie analysis videos. Really cool channel. Very well produced videos. I just got thrown right off by this. Ooh. No. Okay, we gotta keep moving. I can't really. Go. Okay, go. Okay. Alright, dude, get off me. But yeah, he I just saw that he hit like 500,000 subs. I'm like, amazing. It's amazing. And I also just got wrecked. Let me down. Come on, let me through. Come on. We can do this. We can still make it. We can make it. Yes! Just barely. But yeah, I used to have people who could like, if I'm producing a video And I need to be just good quality. I had plenty of resources around me to do that. With COVID and everything, I can't just bring people in, right? Like, it's a health and safety thing. It's also just kind of like, yeah, we're all trying to do our best. So I'm just trying to work on getting a workflow where I can produce my own videos consistently. So yeah, where it's seamless. It's not setting up so much. So I'm working on just setting up like an area that's like already set up. It's already a set, and I'm just ready to just hit record and go. All right, let's see. So we're doing the fruit shoot. This one can be difficult. What are your favorite memories from 2020? Honestly, it's probably got to be going to Turkey. Again, that whole experience was documented. That was an immediate elimination. Not elimination, but respawn for this guy. Oh my gosh. You really got to land on your feet, otherwise you are getting thrown off. But yeah, going to Turkey, meeting blind kids who are like experiencing audio descriptions for the first time. Such a rewarding experience, and just traveling in a place like Turkey. I've done France, I've done the UK, I've done Germany, but there's a bit more of a culture clash in a place like Turkey because it's like influenced by the Middle East. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I'm not making this. I didn't make it. I didn't make it in time. I made it to the end, but I just didn't do it fast enough. Too many eliminations at the start. But Turkey was amazing. It was just like, you can see the influence from Europe on the one side, Asia on the other side, and the Middle East from the other side. And it's just like, people there, super nice, in Istanbul. So definitely that, and I want to do more of that when it's okay to do so. Yeah. Sometimes I forget to quit out during the results screen. You can't quit out until the next match has started, even if you're spectating. It's a little gripe I have with this game. How about you folks? Any favorite memories from this year? And if I'm gonna say like memories during the pandemic, I caught up with some friends. You know, I know it's also like we did some social distancing hangouts over the summer. I tested first negative before, and they did it too, and then all right, but we still kept our distance and everything. So I saw some friends before I moved. Some people who were like very, you know, it's very important to see them before yeah. So, but with caution. I think seeing some friends is always good and important, even if you have to make accommodations with the current state of things to make it work out. And also, I just have to rely on other people for rides, for, you know, driving and stuff. So that's another thing. Alright, so we're populating another game here. What are they doing for New Year's now? Does anyone know? Like for the ball drop? I'm assuming they're just doing the ball drop, but without a million people surrounding the Times Square. Because that wouldn't be okay at a time like this. Man, that one game we did though, I was so close. Like top 2. Man, but I slipped, I choked at the end. It happens in this game. You know, you get too comfortable, or your character just takes a slip. Probably my best performance though so far. So that was live here. And I finished, I mean, my proudest thing was I finished that one course that I've never been able to beat. That dude just got wrecked. He landed, ooh, hello. I just got wrecked. Oh, I love when that happens. Alright, so let's go here. Oh. Okay, we're good. People struggle on this end of the course. I don't know why. It's just go to the side and avoid. There we go. Easy qualification. Oh, awesome. Got to work on a project for your program for your college. It was one of the cameramen, the interview program they did back in October. It was a nice experience and they were accommodating. How was that experience though with COVID? Like, if you said back in October, imagine like there were health and safety precautions taken. I hope. Yeah, did they have to make like further accommodations, obviously for like everyone, with ensuring a safe filming environment? I think I want to switch to Mario Kart after this round of Fall Guys. So if you have Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, feel free to let me know. Add you in, we can play together. Yeah, I'm down to let some folks join. So if you have that and you want to boot it up, we can do that. I don't have the system in place right now to I know how to do it. I just haven't set it up, but to like bring people onto voice chat. So I wouldn't be doing that, but we could, you know, be on stream playing Mario Kart. So we're doing Rollout. This one's interesting. We haven't played this one on this stream in particular yet. Oh my gosh, and it's with the fruit. I just did a murder in the game. I just pushed off another Santa. I just pushed someone else off. I feel terrible, but I'm also doing it kind of on purpose, so because this one makes me nervous, so the faster people get eliminated, the faster it ends. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I literally just eliminated like three people there. Yeah, we all had masks and there weren't a lot of people in the studio. Okay, that's good. We had to social distance as best as we could. Gotcha. But it went well. That's good to hear. Yeah, I know like some of the things and methods people are taking for film. I haven't done any like COVID shoots that weren't like just my own, but I'm interested to like obviously film again and learn the process of what's being done. At the same time, has anyone else watched those Apple events this year? The amazing production value that has gone into these. You guys need to be collecting, come on. Gotta get into the snow. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna go sabotage the other people because my team is not doing their best to get points. So if I can delay the other folks from getting points. Who's having a hard time? Looks like red team's having a hard time right now. It's like a repeat of last time. Yeah, but those Apple events, they look incredible, and like at the end they describe how they, you know, were safe with the filming and everything. But yeah, I'm like, those things have just wowed me. lot of those like drone shots, the panning shots. It's amazing. I'm just making sure that red, gosh, my team isn't doing too great on their own, to be honest. Oh, man. I mean, red team's not doing great, but we're all like trying to sabotage red at the same time. Sorry if I just smacked my mic there, I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh, now we're doing the worst. Yeah, we need to stop red. This is not going great. Guys, come on. Oh, what was that? I just heard a notification go off. We qualified though. Red did not. That's good. Red did not prevail. Oh. Alright, so we made it into the next round. Also checking. Sorry, I heard a thing go off, but I wasn't sure what that was. I think it was Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I go to Stream Manager. Not sure what that was. I missed the notification. If anyone wants to tell me what that notification was, I want to say thank you, because I'm assuming it's a positive notification. Alright, so block party. This is just kind of... No. Yes, okay. Where did that one guy come from? He just went flying. Dude with the cape. Oh, okay. I didn't get out. No one didn't get out. Okay, cool. This is where, like, you've got to be very, very careful. Nope. Oh, almost took me down. Nope, no! Oh, I was trying to sabotage other people. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, subscribe notification. Oh, cool. Was it like a Twitch one? Because if so, I think that's my first subscriber on Twitch because I just got affiliated. Like, oh my gosh, where do I find the notification? I'm so bad at this. I don't know where to go to view it. Oh man, multi-stream? Is this stream chat read only? I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's start another one up. This is the problem with like having my blind self operating the stream. Like, I think there's a moderator right now, but like there also kind of isn't. But thank you. If someone did subscribe, I appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out who and where I can see that, because it's not showing me anything on my end. And I think it was on the Twitch end. Maybe it was a YouTube subscribe. I don't know. It's a great question. All right. Let's, I think I said I was gonna switch to Mario Kart. Let me know in chat, like, should we keep doing Fall Guys, or I'm okay with either, to be completely honest. Like, what would be more entertaining, seeing a blind person drive, or a blind person stumbling around a wipeout course? But I'm currently in first place, except for now I'm not, because some people got some really good air, and I just got knocked. I tend to jinx myself a lot, by the way. Like, that's just kind of a common thing. Oh, my webcam appears to... Hold on one moment. I gotta fix that in a second. As I said before, my webcam is an iPhone. So... There we go. I see it froze. Interesting. I've never actually had it freeze on me. It's probably just the app. I'll just reboot the app and that should do it. Right. Sorry, folks who, trying to get this working. I don't know what just happened. The Elgato app. Leave it to Elgato to give me a hard time. I don't know why. I feel like even though I spend money on their products, Elgato has this thing where they don't like being in my favor. That's okay. We'll give it a moment. I will correct that momentarily. I'm just gonna turn that off. We'll just reset that in a second here. But I'm just gonna go voice only for the remainder of this round. Okay. Oh, okay, it's coming in from the YouTube super chat. That's what's going on. Okay. Oh, we got the gold, we got the gold. Yes, okay. That's good. Can I take advantage of this? We're at 8. I think we can get through this round. We can do it. It's 9. It's fine. Oh. I made it backwards. I've never actually made it. I don't think I have. Could be wrong. But it's such a risky play to... Yeah, it's not worth trying. It just happens. Alright, I'm gonna go for this. There we go. We need one more. One more. We can do this. Just gotta rebuild momentum. There we go. Qualified. Alright. Let me see. How are we doing? What's going on? Yes. Alright.
nystagmus, so your videos have been a great resource to send to people when explaining my site.
Thank you.
Thanks for making my life easier. Keep up the good work and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I appreciate so much for the super chat. Thank you. 10 pounds. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I appreciate that. Oh, and I see the William. 1122. Thank you so much for saying Merry Christmas. I appreciate that 50. Wow. Thank you so much. Alright. We're gonna get a webcam up here. Because for some reason the Elgato one is not playing nice at the moment. We have got another one we can use. Good. My team's gonna hate me though, because I'm more worried about getting this webcam up than I am hopefully they're fine without me. Okay. Just a moment. I probably should help them out a little bit. Looks like Yellow's struggling at the moment. We're actually winning, despite me not doing anything. Alright. If it looks like a blind guy is playing, that's because he is. I can help my team by getting these ones over here. Look at that. Look at that. I did help a little bit. I contributed. Yeah, I see that. That's a bit strange. Let's see. Okay. I might need to do something here. Do apologize for the lag. I'm trying to see what is going on. I've not had this happen before. Is it still, how are we doing? Is it still lagging a lot at the moment? Yeah, I've not had this happen on on the current setup. Bear with me while we're getting through this round. I don't know if we're gonna get past the tiptoe. This one's tough. Oh man. Also, Merry Christmas, thank you. Appreciate that. Long time no see, I know, tell me about it. Blind joke. Excuse my poor humor. But Merry Christmas. Hope you're well. As I get eliminated from this. Alright. Let me... Sorry, 1 second. Trying to get the video back running as it should. Okay. Cool. If I go into just chatting. Boom, hello. Sorry, we're updated. I know we were just trash talking webcams. Specifically like this Logitech webcam. But the phone app, the Elgato phone app decided, hey, I'm gonna stop working for the first time. In the middle of playing Fall Guys, in the middle of a stream session. So thanks for bearing with me there. Sorry for the hiccups, and hopefully, let's see, are we still experiencing a bit of lag? So, let's see if there's anything I can do there. Yeah, COVID's been tough with that. I'm actually currently not in LA either at the moment. So it's yeah, there's a lot I wanted to do this year with other folks, and